now. Just exited Georgia and now wait for my driver to get across to Armenia, which is right over there. And then all the way on to after 12 noon, I'm in my 60th nation, the Republic of Armenia. And I just can't believe that 1 year and 2 days ago I was my 50th nation. So, I mean, I'm on 60 nations now. I've only got 40 more till I reach my century. Don't ask me how long that's going to take. I mean, I've been traveling for 7 years, so it's taken me 7 years to get to 60 nations. But the funny thing is, it's taken me less than 3 years to get to 30 nations. Armenia, going to the supermarket. My Chinese friends have gone to get some kebabs. I'm sticking to vegetarian stuff. Let's get some pastries, show some cheese. About 500 gram. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I've arrived in YEREVAN. Armenia is my 60th nation, can you believe? Because as I said earlier today, this time last year I was getting on a train in Siberia, and Russia was my 50th nation, but now Armenia is my 60th nation. The bus dropped me off over there at that far away in town. That's where the bus station is. I'll probably get the train back to Tbilisi on Friday night, because I gotta fly back to London on Sunday. Yeah, so gonna see if I can find a hostel. Here's a bit of my introduction to what I know about Armenia. When I was in Los Angeles on the 24th of April, I visited a cemetery that had Armenian gravestones, and on the stones they were like laser etched the faces of these people, and some of these people had been born before the Armenian genocide. That day I learned about the Armenian genocide because it was like 95 years of the whole Armenian genocide. And then 2 years later, bloody Deborah Houghton posed nude in the Women's Weekly, and I remember writing her like a letter telling her how disgusted I was with how a magazine my mum looked up to that was turned to like a pornographic piece of shit, and like how I said to Deborah Houghton, I said, like, you don't make a living or an income out of getting your tits out like escorts or strippers or porn stars. So if you wanted to do that, you should have done it in Playboy. And the last thing I said to Deborah Houghton was, I'm going to dedicate the rest of my life to helping people in the most impoverished country in the world. And it's like Armenia. And then the following year, I fell out with the Catholic Church because nobody at St. Michael's Catholic Church, Waltham Hills, was giving a shit about the work I was doing. I was doing projections every week, and not one of these 100 people who I looked into in a church who was raised on monks' office, they didn't want to help me out. And so I fell out because I was getting with women and stuff, and women were turning off my religious switch. And then I found the Armenian Apostolic Church in Chatsworth. I started going there every Sunday. I'd sit in Mass for 3 hours, like looking at portraits of like Jesus Christ. And that's where I met my friend Mishan, and he originates from Syria. He did his education in Lebanon, and he worked in Dubai. But he's ethnically like Armenian, even though he's born in Syria. So I've been saying for the last 4 years I would come to Armenia like one day. 2014 I was supposed to come here, but I cancelled my plans to fly to Turkey so I could go to East Timor. 2015 I could have came here, but I got a bit sad and depressed, so nobody hired me. 2016 I was in Moscow, and I could have traveled overland to Georgia, or I could have flown cheaply to Armenia. But if I flew to Armenia instead of taking my overland route back to London, then I would have never been able to tell people I traveled from Vladivostok to London without flying. So here in 2017, I'm finally in Armenia, in Yerevan. I'm going to make a big impact. I'm going to put money in business owners' pockets. I'm going to do good things for this country. And I will come back every now and then. It's time for some fresh socks. Denny. There's a beautiful opera singer in the middle of this square. The sun is setting down on a great day. Like about traveling in this part of the world is that Wi-Fi is so freaking hard to come by. I mean, look, I had some Wi-Fi at Republican Square, and then it drops out. It drops out after only 5 minutes of usage. I mean, what good is that? I mean, a lot of us people, digital nomads, we do not want to spend for roaming. Like, I'm not going to pay Vodafone or like a mobile X amount of quid just so I could, just so I could, you know, get online. Like, I need maps right now. I'm walking around trying to find a Wi-Fi connection so I can find a good hostel in this area for 2 nights. That's all I need. Because once I'm at a hostel, I can charge up everything and then get to work and then get to bed. At 7 o'clock, I found Wi-Fi and I was able to book a hostel room down the road here. So for 2 nights, depending on how the trains are, I will stay Saturday. I mean, hopefully I can get a train off Saturday and it gets in time, or I'll get a bus Saturday. So this is the cascade of YEREVAN. I think I've seen a lot of these places have fountains. I'm not too sure if they have it now because it's really winter. But I think I got like a good monument up at the top of the cascade. Could be worth walking all the way up there and back down. So say if you're doing it tomorrow. I've just been walking all the way down there from the start of the cascade, and it leads up to here. This is a really nice monument to commemorate Armenia fighting in both world wars, and as well as a recent conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh. This park here, it should still be open. I think it's got some sort of old weapons or something. But I mean, look, the lights beam from here, here, and you can see it all the way down there. It's just breathtaking, man. It just takes your breath away from walking up all these stairs, and then you gotta walk all the way back down. Before my battery runs flat, from here we got this big monument, and then there's another one all the way out there. That's Mother Armenia. Maybe I'll get to it tonight, maybe I won't, but I'll get to it in my time in Europe. So here I am, before my battery dies. I'm just going to show you, this is Mother Armenia monument in honor of all Armenians who have died in war and battle. God bless Armenia. And if you walk all the way up here to the Mother Armenia monument, you'll always be rewarded with breathtaking views, especially at night. I mean, look, right over there, it looks like a TV tower, which it's beaming in the national colors of Armenia. And I think not right there, but across there, that's where I'm staying. I mean, actually, you can see the center of Armenia where my finger is. That's the center heart of YEREVAN.